I hope you're doing well. Today has been a full day. I wouldn't say it's been a bad day, but it has been full. And definitely had some ups, some downs, I feel like it's had a lot to it, and it's only close to like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and there's been a lot that has already happened. And so anyways, so that's what I'm going to talk about today. The fun-filled day that it's been, except no fun. So the filled day that it has been. You all know, if you've watched our previous videos, that our landlord wants to live in our house, and so we looked for another house and found another house. The only thing is there's a set date that those people that live in that house are moving out, which is fine, and we were totally okay with. And then today, not the landlord, because we've only spoken with the landlord once, but like our go-between, or the person that comes and gets the rent, they messaged or text me today and said, I will no longer come to collect rent. That way, I don't have to give you back your deposit, because I asked about our deposit. And I was like, okay, so when does that mean that we have to be out of the house by? Because we have this other house to move into, but we can't move in there until the end of May. And she's like, well, if you're gonna stay in here longer, we're gonna increase the amount of rent. And so our lease ends in May, at the end of May. And so we've been in this house, this is our second year here. And so yeah, like if they would have sat there and said, oh yeah, you can stay until the end of May, like it would have been no big deal. But for the person to sit there and say, yeah, I'm not gonna come collect rent, like you have 2 more months to live here, and then you gotta figure other stuff out, then we have like 1 or 2 months in between that we would have to figure out a place to live. And it just, anyways, there's just unknowns and confusion and complications. And so I really ask that you just pray for that. Like, pray that we're able to stay where we're at now, for the amount we're paying now, until we're able to move into this other house. Just pray that God would orchestrate that, and that would work out, because moving is not easy, it's not fun, and right now we have 3 kids. And so moving with 3 kids and all the stuff and all the logistics is just, I can't imagine. It'd be difficult, hard, challenging, and so I don't really want to think about it. And then so yeah, that happened. And then I tried to talk to Dan about it, and poor Dan, like, he's got all these things swirling around his head, and he's like, I can't talk about it right now. And so I come home, and then come to find out Thomas has a cough and a fever. And fortunately today he had off from school, because yesterday and today his grade is testing, and his testing was yesterday, and so he didn't have school today. So that was okay. But now it's a matter of, depending on what happens, does he go to school tomorrow, does he not go to school tomorrow? We don't know. And so he's not feeling the best. One of the twins has a cough and a runny nose, and so we're dealing with that. I guess there's been a little bit of a polio outbreak here in the Philippines, so they're really pushing the polio vaccination. So I went and made sure that the twins got that done today, and yeah, I got that all taken care of. And so yeah, I guess there hasn't been anything drastic really that's happened, except hearing from the landlord, like, hey, I want your house and I want it now. Like, that was kind of a shock. So we're just praying that the situation can wait. Because where are we going to find to live for 2 months? You know, where are we going to find to live for 2 months that's affordable and things? So hopefully that'll all work itself out, and she'll be understanding of, you know, just what our lease says and everything. So hopefully that will all come together. Hopefully Thomas starts feeling better. I'm so grateful, and I know I've said this before, for just the help. Like, I had somebody that was able to go with me to take the girls to get the polio vaccination, and I didn't realize, like, it's oral, and so it was super, super quick. The twins take medicine like a champ. They're just so good at it, and yeah, we don't have any issues with them. And then there's Thomas. He doesn't take oral medicine well at all, and so he doesn't take vitamins well. Yeah, but so yeah, we're still dealing with these unknowns, and just like, okay, what's life look like? And you know, part of me is sitting there thinking, okay, do we start packing? Do we start looking at things? Like, I don't know. You know, do you even think through that with kids? And just, I don't know. And there's just a lot of unknowns, and you know, just how pieces are gonna come together and how things are gonna work out. But I know God is in control. I know that Daniel and I love each other dearly, and that Thomas will always be our son, and that we'll love the girls as long as we have them. And I also know, like, we have this great group of ladies that come in and help us with the kids, and help us, you know, keep the house organized and picked up and things like that. And it's a big help and a big weight off of our shoulders. So yeah, even though there's a lot of uncertainty right now, I know it'll all come together. And it's a great reminder to look at the girls' faces, and to see the joy in their faces when I come home, or to see Thomas's joy, you know, when we'll play cars with him, or animals, or whatever. And that's the kind of stuff that gets us through the day. So that is it for today's video. I hope you have a wonderful day, full of many blessings, and I pray that the Lord provides you the clarity and guidance and direction that you need today. Bye! God bless.